Hello, everybody. All right, as you can see here, my COVID-19 beard has gotten pretty big. Honestly, I sometimes look at the mirror. I don't even know if I recognize myself sometimes. But anyways, haven't done a vlog in a while. I think it's week 7 of stay at home, work from home. So I am due for a vlog. Haven't done one in a while, but I think it's about time. This is definitely going to be more than a minute. So the reason for this and the topic of the vlog is going to be time capsule. So I don't know if you guys, when you were a kid, if you ever did a time capsule, but the concept of a time capsule is, you kind of put everything into a box, something that's relevant to the time period, and then you put it underground, or you bury it somewhere, and then at some point when you're older, much farther from now, you open it up and you're like, oh, hey, cool, back in the 1950s, this is how people used to live, and it's just a good kind of way to recall how different, set a group of people or different timeline where people live differently, right? So I wanted to make this video because I think it's personally, let's say I look at this, 20, 30 years from now, and it's a reminder on, hey, how things are taking place right now. So I actually posted this on my Facebook about a month ago, and I'm just going to read what I wrote on Facebook. Okay, just so I never forget. This was April 2nd, 2020. Gas price a mile from my house was $1.54. School canceled. Yes, canceled. Self-distancing measures on the rise. There's tape on the floor at grocery stores to help other people, distance. At least 6 feet away from each other, which is what the recommendation is. There are limited number of people inside the stores, and therefore there are lines going outside the store. Non-essential stores and a lot of businesses, small mom and pop businesses, have been mandated to be closed. Parks, trails, there are entire cities locked up. Entire sports seasons have been canceled. Okay? Remember, this April 2nd, 2020. Concerts, tours, festivals, canceled. Entertainment events, canceled. Weddings, family celebrations, canceled. Well, weddings maybe postponed or delayed, not necessarily canceled. Churches are closed. There were no gatherings of 50 or more people, and then it went down to 20 or more people. And I think as of this posting, it was about 5 or more people. You're not supposed to physically socialize with anybody outside of your home. Children's parks are closed, and we're supposed to be distant from each other. There's a current shortage of masks, gowns, gloves, and other PPE. There's a shortage of ventilators for the critically ill. There's panic buying in the store, so there's no toilet paper, no disinfecting supplies, no paper towels, I think some stores didn't have a laundry soap, no hand sanitizer, so there's a hand sanitizer shortage. Shelves are bare. Manufacturers, distilleries, other businesses are switching their production lines right now to make things like hand sanitizer, visors, masks, etc. Governments have closed the border to all non-essential travel, and I think at least I haven't heard of any, but I've seen on the news that fines are actually being established for people who break the rules. Stadiums and recreational facilities open up for the overflow of COVID-19 patients. Press conferences are daily from the president. Every single day, the coronavirus task force comes on the news, breaking news, for about an hour or two, and they have discussions or presentations on daily updates on new cases, recoveries, and deaths. Currently, there are government incentives to stay at home, and there's barely anybody on the roads. People are wearing masks and gloves outside. Essential workers are see, I wrote on Facebook, terrified to go to work, and I don't want to use the word terrified. Essential workers are fearful of going to work, and medical field workers are afraid to go home to their families. So, I just said a bunch of depressing shit. Now, why do I want to make a video like this? I think it's important. The reason why I put it on Facebook is I know that on Facebook, every year or every 3 years or every 4 years, whatever period you take it, they're going to send me a reminder on, hey, do you remember at this time this happened? And I always used to kind of think it was like, oh, like if it's a picture of my kid, or if it's a picture of like, wedding or whatever, I was like, oh wow, it was just a good moment in time where I was, recalling back that memory. I think it's important to not forget that a lot of the things that we take in this world, I think it's important to not take it for granted. Basic things. I'm talking about basic things like walking to a park, or basic things like being able to just drive to work. Basic things like, you name it, just the whole list of things I mentioned. I think it's important that we should be grateful, we should be thankful, we should be kind to each other, love one another, support everyone, and the biggest message I want to get across is we definitely shouldn't take all what we have for granted. And when it does come back, and it will, when all these things do come back, and when the world has gotten rid of coronavirus, we want to make sure that we remember this time period as not only just a time of struggle, but a time of perseverance, a time where we've battled this, and a time where we've come out stronger. So that's my message for today, and I'm looking at the clock right now, 7 minutes, and I'm probably going to rewatch this video a few times because I'm not sure if I want to send it out or not, because it's not like the happiest of videos. But I think it's important that we understand and we remember